Let you guys know, your host Eddie E, and I I'm filming this in the dark, and I do not want to film myself because I want to do this podcast like an old school podcast where you just listen in, if you're jogging or if you if you're driving to work or you're walking and you're doing something and you don't want to watch a video, that this podcast is for you. And I just want to keep it like this format where you listen, it's audio only, because I don't want to be concerned with the way I look. I see like a lot of videos where people are just concerned about the way they look, and I think it defeats the purpose. I'm trying to I like the idea of being a podcaster and vlogging. And today I was not planning on doing a podcast, but I went ahead and filmed a vlog today, and I had a lot of footage, and I thought that it was going to be a good vlog. It probably would have gotten a lot of views. Um, it was basically me trying to pick up girls, and most of it was stupid, and I had a lot of footage, and I just wanted. I was really horny, and I wanted to go, and I don't know. I wanted to have sex, so I filmed myself trying to meet these girls. Part of it was, a joke. Part of it was not. And basically, of course, people get, I don't know. I was just trying to do something that could get views, but I was watching Pewdiepie, and I've mentioned that I like to watch Pewdiepie, and the reason why I want to mention him, and the topic for this podcast is the philosophy of Pewdiepie, because the thing is that there's a reason why he's successful, and there's a reason why he has so many subscribers, and there's a reason why he's so good at what he does, and it's because he likes it, and I think he was made for it, naturally. And in my head, I was thinking about this guy, and I was thinking, what makes him so um what makes him so likable in his videos? Why are they so popular? And for me, it's that I feel good when I watch it. I feel like I don't feel talk I don't know, I don't feel inferior. I just feel like it is part of an experience, and I feel inspired. And I remember he did a podcast with his girlfriend and his friend, Cinnamon Toast Ken. I think they only did like two or something, but I don't know. It's just, and his podcast did so well. Like, they did like 5 million compared to Joe Rogan. That when he does a podcast, because he's on YouTube, he probably gets a lot more views. But on YouTube, if you see the numbers, that it's he gets like average maybe 200 to 500,000. And basically, it's just a thing that, like, I was thinking a lot about this guy and thinking that he's humble. He's humble. And I wish I had the right words to articulate my thoughts, because when I was thinking about the topic and what I wanted to say, it made sense. But for me, I'm thinking, that this guy's humble. He he he's so unfiltered, and it's the reason why, there's no fakeness about it. And they're simple. His girlfriend and they're simple. They're simple people. And compared to like these celebrities in Hollywood that they they have this much, they have money that just like, it's just ridiculous. Like, they have so much money, like, do they really enjoy it? I don't know. That's just me. Um I prefer experiences than material things. I had a moment, I think we all have moments where we like material things, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I've changed. Like, I prefer more experiences and a good time than possessions. And yeah, that's basically it. I was thinking also, like, who would have thought that a guy from Sweden, this like really skinny guy and this nerd, would become so, he's basically a self-made millionaire. And he's ventured out into TV and all this stuff, written a book, and it's really inspiring. And it's really great. It's like there's not a lot of people. I think the only other person I can think about that has had, who's made it like that, is Markiplier, and also Jacksepticeye. But there's only three of them. And that says a lot, because YouTube, I mean, you would have thought that YouTube, when you go to the Play Store, when you see, if you want to download the YouTube app on Android, it's 1 billion views, 1 billion downloads. I'm sorry. Compared to 7.7 billion people in the world, that's not even half. So that says a lot about, technology, and that there's not a lot of people that either use technology or have technology, because the numbers speak for themselves. That's 1 billion people compared to the total population, which is 7.7 billion. And I guess you have to take out, into consideration kids, like maybe like 5-year olds, because even my little baby sister is using, an iPad, and she's 3. But who are they? They're not gonna really know who Pewdiepie is, um, and yeah, like it's like that. Like I was watching one of his videos. I was watching 5 Reasons Not to Give a Shit, and I think it's probably one of the best advices that anyone can have. If anyone's going through issues, which I am going through issues. I'm gonna be real about it. If you're listening to this, I made a vlog saying I need help, and the vlog basically says that I got fired 2 days ago from a job that I hated, and I hated it because I did not like first of all, I didn't like the thought that there's people my age who are out and they're enjoying life, and I'm stuck in an office doing something I hate. And when I get home from all the stress, I don't have the energy to do anything. I don't have the energy to, for nothing. And that's the thing, that, like, it's just, I'd get mad, and I didn't fit in the place. That's not where I see myself. I see myself doing something that, I would love to have an impact on the world like these people do. My problems is I've tried too much. I've tried to be somebody I'm not. I've tried to be somebody else. And I remember Steve Jobs, he said on his commencement speech on Stanford, he said that don't live by the trying to live somebody else's lives. And PewDiePie, in that video, he said, don't compare yourself to anybody, because you don't know what they're going through. Like Biggie Smalls says, the more money, more problems. You really have to, for I'll say it, that you need to be empathetic. If I don't care if you don't believe in God, or you don't, or if you worship um chickens or this and that shit. Like, you gotta be empathetic as a human being, because uh there's something powerful about empathy. Like, it really gets you to see somebody else through their shoes, and um you know that's the thing. um I've changed my lifestyle to European one. I love Europe. It's I call it my home. I feel like it's my home. I don't feel like this is my home. um I wish that I would have been born there, not here. And it's a thing where it's complicated. So I lost my job, and I know I'm talented, but I don't know how to. I don't want to play video games. I don't want to play. Uh, do something I know I'm not gonna enjoy. I like watching people play video games, so that's why I'm subscribed to Markiplier or the Rad Brad. But I'm not good at it. I'm not good at. I don't. I just don't enjoy it anymore. But I'm still a nerd. I still I still watch games and this and that. So basically, yeah, it's I've been going through a hard things this the past 2 months, and it gives me hope. That at least I was thinking, if I have to end up working at a McDonald's to make ends meet, at least I get to go home and watch PewDiePie. At least I have, because I'm lonely. I don't got anybody, but at least there's somebody there that does videos. And if anybody's talking shit about PewDiePie, go fuck yourself, because um the guy deserves the respect that he has, and the success he has. And you can, anybody that talks shit, or anybody that doesn't like him, is just, it says a lot about you as a person. That what would make a person be so successful? You have to be a hell of a person. And you know that's the thing. um so I think that I'm just gonna leave it like that. um I'm your host. I'm Eddie E. That's my name, my identity. And please support PewDiePie, support Markiplier, support Jacksepticeye. These genuine, down to earth guys that provide great entertainment. Please subscribe to my podcast to hear more, and follow me on Twitter. And details are on the description. And thank you very much. Bye bye.